Alright, let's take a look at the judge and see how this guy goes down. He actually goes down fairly easily. First thing he does is he's going to leap at you, and 90% of the time that nailed me. I'm not sure how I got away from it this time. Alright, this little combo that he's doing, that's kind of his bread and butter. That's what he does a lot. And if you notice, I went around his right arm, and after I hit him, I got hit. So it's going to take me a bit, but I'm going to realize my mistake. There we go. You want to go around his left arm. So whenever he does that little 3-hit combo there, stay away from it, go around his left arm, because when you do that, he then goes down like that, but if you go around his left arm, he seems like he turns his back to you a little bit. Also, most of the time when you go around his left arm and you get a chance to get behind him better, instead of turning around and hitting you, he's going to do what he's going to do here, I believe. And nope. Sorry about that. Wrong spot in the video. A lot of times, if you do it, if you're successful at it, instead of turning around and hitting you, he'll actually turn around and back away, giving you a chance to escape or heal if you need to. So that should be the first strategy that you keep in mind. When you see him doing that 3-hit combo, go around his left arm, the arm with the blades on it. Ideally, don't get hit like that. Then he's got his little 2-hit combo there with his blade arm. That can fairly easily be avoided if you see him do it. If you see him start going into that combo, which I believe he actually starts with the blade arm as well, then you can really just kind of walk backwards a little bit and get away from it. If you notice by this point in the video, I still apparently have not learned to go around the left arm. There we go. Down. Nope, I wasn't far enough behind him. Now when he starts doing this, he starts throwing out this green mist, what he's going to do is he's actually going to call a bunch of infected up. And then you need to just kind of run around them, because there's going to be a fire trail that he's going to hit behind you. He's going to throw these little lines of fire across the floor, and they're going to start from behind you, and they're going to come at you. And if you're not running, you will get hit every time, and chances are you may get hit once or twice with them anyway. But you want to end up close to the building towards the end of his little tirade there, because he's now going to kill all of his demons, and he's going to absorb some of their health, I believe. I think that if you kill the infected, the more you kill, the less health he's going to get back. But it doesn't really matter, because the amount of health he gets back is always going to be less than the amount of damage that you inflicted on him before you did that, assuming you're doing it right. And by doing it right, I mean just attacking him every chance you get. Now that's what I'm talking about, where he jumps backwards. That's what that combo should look like every time. Gives you an opening to hit him at least twice, he'll jump back, and every single time you should be able to do that without taking damage. Back into his mode where he's going to bring up the infected. And again, don't worry about the infected, just run around. Alright, you get another chance here to kind of wail on him a little bit. If you time it right, sometimes you can sneak in an energy shard before he comes down and gives you the opening to hit him, and which will help out a little bit. I never did that. I didn't think about that till afterwards, but that's probably something you can try to sneak in. I feel you have a little bit of time to do that. those little darts that he throws, most of the time, if you just run to the left or right, those are going to be avoidable. It's not really a big deal. So he's getting down to some health, or to some low health, which is good. I don't know why I went over there and hit him. Apparently I decided he needed to die and then I changed his mind. But if these guys hit you, it's not a big deal. They're not going to take off that much health. And I don't feel that your choice of armor is really going to play a big role in this fight. I tried a bunch of different armor out. It never really did make a difference for me. I ended up using, I believe that's the Fallen chest armor, and then I think, I don't remember what I used after that, but I was doing a strength build. So I have heavy armor on for most of it, so I'm still kind of a medium weight. So I have the your normal roll. I didn't go with the fat roll, which would not actually help you out in this case. So make sure you're at least medium weight so you can avoid them a little bit easier. The lighter the weight, the better. I just chose to go with a little bit of extra armor just in case. Now, a minute ago you saw him do some sort of a red mist, and now you see that I'm maxing out health lower. He'll do that, and he'll just keep lowering your health. So when you see that red mist or that red light come around him, just kind of back away from him a little bit. He'll also throw some fire at you that goes along the ground and explodes. That's pretty deadly, so if you see him light the ground on fire and starts coming towards you, run. So we run around again. That's the fire I'm talking about. Hit him with the gauntlet a little bit. And sorry about that, I had to pause the game for a brief second, so I wanted to edit that out. This is still the same run. So his health's pretty low. Looks like I could probably take him out on this go-around, but he's actually, at least for my play style, I'm actually going to need him to do his little raise the infected and go up on the roof thing one more time. The weapon I'm using is the Justice Sword. I actually have the rune of the year in my armor instead of my weapon. I didn't realize that made a difference in the story. The reason I didn't put it in my weapon is because I'm using the Justice, which has great damage on it, and you can't really put a rune in that one. So I used my last potion just in case. Things get a little hairy in just a minute though, as you can see. He gets me there. I feel threatened by this guy. Get rid of him, and then just wail on him a little bit, and now it's just going to be an avoidance game for me. So his health is pretty low. I can hit him with a gauntlet once or twice just to kind of put a little extra hit in there, some more insurance to keep his health a little bit low. But it's not doing a ton of damage, and I don't know how I got away with that roll. And then it's just a couple combos, go around him, sneak him on the back, hit him twice. Do this fight right, you can actually do it without taking any or minimal damage. Doing it without getting hit is going to be pretty tough, but doing it without using a potion should be doable. Just tank a little bit for the win, and he's down. So, overall, not a bad boss fight. Definitely doable. Just make sure you're patient with him, you roll around, you see his patterns, and hit him when you can, but keep your distance whenever you need to, and he should go down pretty easily.